just
there.
in.
How's it
Florida
going?
man mails himself 2 pounds of cocaine. Local mail, more at 11. But first to our first order of business.
How dumb was that? Oh my god!
I know his thought process because my thought process was the exact same way. I'm like, it's so stupid, it just might work. Like, you ever done something so dumb where it's just like, there's no way in hell it's going to work, there's no way in hell it's going to work?
I
But then
sure
this-
have.
Do that
like-
every day.
I was like, I know it has because me and you are sitting here like, that shouldn't work at all. And I'm like, but it does. And that's the important part. It's stupid as all hell. It shouldn't work. The manuals all say don't do it.
Don't do it.
But we did it. And it works. So, I mean,
All
I'm
I
pretty
had to
happy with
say
it.
is boobies.
Thanks,
Boobies.
Master Roshi. So
You're
happy
very
Halloween,
welcome.
ladies. Happy
Yes.
Halloween, ladies and gentlemen.
Pre-Halloween.
Almost
Well,
Halloween.
We're not going to be
Halloween's only a
here.
few days away.
I was saying it's only a few days away. We're not going to be here for Halloween, obviously, because by the next
But
time.
we're obviously going to dress up again next Friday. Or at least
Why
I
not?
am. Exactly.
I mean, we can. We're a bunch of geeks. We can do
Well,
what
yeah.
we want.
I
second
know.
costume.
Can we really?
I mean, I know I have more costumes. You guys aren't even in costumes, so
Don't,
Yeah.
don't,
I'm a demon from Supernatural, so yes, I am.
Just because you're ugly doesn't mean you're a demon.
I'll pull the
I keep
Wednesday
saying
Addams
this.
excuse. I'm a homicidal maniac. They look like everyone else.
He is. I live with him right now. Yes, he is. He stabbed me the other day to get DNA from me.
Someone requested a clone. I don't know what the hell they want to clone you of all people for.
Exactly. Hello. Why would someone want a clone of Michael?
Why
research,
not?
Research subjects are like apparently get paid really well
that's
if you
good money.
survive.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
So
Medical testing.
you take a life insurance claim out on the clone. You take a prick, he gets the prick, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, he
You
didn't
call him
survive.
a prick?
I call
Can
Michael.
we say that on the internet?
There's a
Oh, we
lot
can't say
he
that on the
calls
internet.
me.
Yeah, because prick just means dick. So yeah, I can call Mike a dick all day.
He's a wanker.
I just can't call you the C word because at that point everyone freaks out.
So-
Even though in England it's like a completely normal thing. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh, he's a cheeky little, and is he? It's
Hey,
just
I
like,
have
oh.
a question.
Man, that
Master
word didn't
Roshi
even
has
start
a
out
question
bad.
for Demon.
That one?
Yeah, what the hell is up with all you freaking UK people boiling your meat?
He means cooking, by the way.
Jesus Christ!
All right, who boils their hot dogs? I know everybody. I thought
No one.
does.
No, you
I
grill
do.
them.
Okay, thank you.
Sometimes.
The fuck's
no,
wrong
I
with you two, then?
I didn't have a grill.
But I didn't want.
When I lived
I don't know how to grill.
No, I didn't have a grill.
Oh,
You got a
didn't have
stove?
Yeah,
got a
and
pan?
I fried them. Yeah, I've done them all sorts of different
I
ways.
would've fried 'em, but I
have
was
you ever
lazy
cut them in
last
little
night.
pieces and stuck spaghetti through them and then
Yes.
boil them together? Yeah, and then
Yes,
you
I
have
have.
spaghetti through your hot dogs.
but I sauteed.
But
them
I
first.
also really don't do hot dogs. So
I'd say,
All right,
like,
so I
anymore.
boiled
like the
kielbasa
most is like
last night.
I've like cut up hot dogs
see, that's just
sauteed
weird. You
them
should
for a
have
minute?
pan fried that.
and then I've like added it to mac and cheese when I was a kid, and I was like,
Okay, I'm the weird one.
delicious because just
You're extremely weird, dude.
So to the people of England, congratulations! Your greatest chef looks like a walnut.
Leave Ramsey alone.
Walnut.
At Gordon Ramsay. Don't at me. You can't sit here and call people ugly when you look like a walnut. The entire the entire UK has announced they're just like, listen. He tried to it was funny. This is old too. It was like a few years ago. He tried to call an Australian woman a pig-faced woman. He goes, I don't think you can say that. He's like, because your face looks like a fucking walnut with a chef's hat on it.
Oh shit.
And I'm just
That's
like,
awesome. Who said that
yo,
to him?
Oh god, it was someone on one of
Like
the
a
comedian.
reporter?
No, it was
Oh,
a
a
comedian.
comedian?
The
Okay.
comedian just went off on Gordon for a few minutes, and you're just like,
That's awesome.
he was like, you keep ingredients under your wrinkles. I'm just like, oh my god. I love that guy.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
That's super cool.
9 out of 10 cats, by the way, on if you guys ever want to go watch it. It's a very funny show. I think it's hilarious.
9 out of 10 cats. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's it's literally just a bunch of comedians try and play a game show, and you realize that they're all fucking terrible at game shows because like math and like it's like they give them a number, they give them a bunch of numbers and go, your end result of all these numbers should be this number. Find the most unique way of doing it.
Hey, where's Ego?
What?
I don't know.
He's
Oh,
at
Lumicon.
Lumicon. He's press at Lumicon right now.
Who?
What are you then?
I am media. I am staff, and I am not there. I'm not over there right now.
Oh, so you're slacking.
Yes, I'm slacking for the day one.
I wasn't even invited.
Where is LumiCon?
In Tampa.
It's a Holiday
At the
Inn
convention
Express.
center?
Basically.
No, I forgot what hotel
No,
it
it's,
was.
it's not. It's
Holiday.
it's in a hotel.
It's in a Motel 6.
It cannot. It is their first
They
year.
booked 3 rooms.
No,
It's
that
what?
would be
It's-
ShadowCon. That would do
I would
something
say
like
it's
that.
it's the polar opposite of ShadowCon now, is it not? Because ShadowCon's dead.
It's better than ShadowCon
Hence
because
Shadow
is running
versus Lumi. You know,
yeah.
the whole light and dark.
it. We don't talk about ShadowCon.
You can't name yourself the opposite of something. Then it's like, Mike, your hat's a great example. Do we ever reference red versus blue?
We love
And
Red
do
Bull.
I ever reference the red team without referencing the blue team shortly after? No, I don't. Because you name yourself the opposite, people are gonna they're going to talk about it. So
Yeah.
you name yourself LumiCon, ShadowCon's gonna get brought up.
Lumicons.
When people discuss
Anyway, let's get off
the
of that
dark
subject.
in light of the Force.
Yeah, that's how it would be.
There you go.
Lumi's the rebels, and ShadowCon's the Imperials. That's dead now.
Yeah, but the Empire's the good guys.
What are you smelling, Bree?
She's that was
She's
that was
smelling Dylan.
that was an attempt at a bad laugh.
Yeah.
It's like I'll fake laugh to humor Michael.
It was.
I know exactly what it
Bad
was.
So, Bree, what are you tonight?
So I am a Viking queen, obviously, with my little crowny thing.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
So there's a character in For Honor called the Shaman, and I think you looked at the Shaman.
I thought she was an elf.
I'll show you a picture of that in a second. You might actually be mildly offended.
Well, I don't have
when I
the-
show you that.
I had leather arm cuff
leather
dealies.
bracers?
Yeah, but I didn't cut those out of the leather piece yet. But yeah.
Should have told me I could have
What a
brought mine.
slacker.
Well, I have some. We just have to. We got a big piece of leather. We got one shoop of leather.
So I'm the only person really dressed up tonight.
Oh, she's dressed up.
I'm dressed up,
I know, but okay.
and I have a Viking. Their little bracelet thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm dressed up like every other homicidal killer in the world.
Great. That's awesome.
I just
Speaking
left.
of homicidal
I just-
killers, did anybody go see Halloween?
Yeah.
Why, yes.
Not
yes,
yet.
we did.
And how was it?
Oh, my God.
It wasn't better than the first one, obviously, because you're not going to beat the original. But it was definitely better than the other slew of shit shows they've released. So it was.
Good.
If I would put the original Halloween at like a 9, and then I'd put this one at like an 8. And then the rest of them at like a 4,
I do have a 9.
a
And a
5.
1.
I was saying, and then like with each iteration, we just keep going down. So you have like, you know, you have a 9, and then an 8, and then a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I think 1, -1, because I'm just like, that wasn't even a Michael Myers movie. You just had someone running around with masks. The mask
the
is what
Rob
makes
Zombie
them.
one?
No, that's Halloween 3.
Was the Halloween 3 was the Rob Zombie
But
one?
they did do a throwback to that Halloween 3 movie
They did.
with
They
a
had.
costume
I was saying there's people running around with the costumes from the from Halloween 3, which
during
is,
the trick-or-treating scene,
yeah,
which was
the
kind of cool.
Okay.
witches are running
Yeah.
around, and there was the same. There were kids wearing the same masks,
That's cool.
which is super super cool. Man, yeah, Halloween. God, it was a really good movie. I really
I enjoyed
enjoyed
it.
every second of it. I didn't have any issues with it.
The funniest part, I thought, Dylan sitting next to me, all you hear is, not the fat kid, not the fat kid, no, not the fat
There's
kid.
one fat kid, and he sits there. I'm gonna spoil a little bit. It's only a little bit. Don't worry. It's the funniest scene in the movie, but also it's like heart wrenching. He's like, man. He's like, you ever just really like a girl, and you just can't have her? And I'm sitting here, and I out loud said, I'm like, dude, he knows that better than anybody. He's been stalking this chick for 40 years. Trust me, knows it better than killed 6 of her friends just to get to her. She wasn't impressed. And then you hear that, da-da-da, and I'm like, not the fat kid. Why is it always the fat? It did it. They cut the fat kid's stomach open for some ungodly reason. This kid, help the kid. He's bleeding, hamburger helper.
He's bleeding hamburger helper.
It was such a good.
awesome.
That movie was awesome. That was the greatest. I'm so ready for the second one to come out next year.
They're doing another one?
Yeah, the second half.
Because the thing is 2 halves. It's when they're kids, and then Pennywise comes back when they're all adults. Because now
And
they
goes
have,
after their kids.
I would say, and there's, you know, because the fear never goes away no matter how old you are. It just, what you fear changes. So when you're a kid, it's irrational. It's the boogie monster. It's, you know, a monster under your bed. What's in the shadow? When you're adults, it's responsibilities, bills.
Should have had Slink here tonight. Damn it.
Your ex-wife. Your fears kind of evolve into new things. In-laws.
In-laws. Yeah. Okay. I understand that. Well, people are talking to us online.
Penny, well, Mike's not reading
I
chat
don't
to
see
me.
anything. Somebody
Well,
asked where my broadsword is, or double-headed axe.
That's when she pulled
I
out her
have a
knife
dagger.
and said she has a
I
dagger.
got a knife. That's not a knife. I've got a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife. Stab myself with it.
All right, so I just got through inviting everybody, so now because
I
so
did
you
that
guys
too.
are going to read because I can't because of these glasses.
I'm reading.
I'm blind other than the fact that I know what square to pit. Like that's my square, that's Bree's square, and that's Satan square, and that's the other Satan square over there.
Another Satan square.
I'm not Crowley
I'm a
yet.
completely normal human being.
Yeah, okay.
Completely normal.
Completely not. So not normal.
You got yeah, there you go. Yeah.
More
It's like
Abby
the Partridge
normal,
Family
but
got point right. Or Brady Bunch. Who was it?
Brady Bunch.
Brady
Here's a
Bunch.
story about a lovely
See,
lady.
the whole thing about the Halloween, I definitely want to go see it.
She
And-
Yeah.
stabbed him
But
17
here's the
times in
thing,
the throat.
because she was in it, and back then she was smoking hot. You always wanted to see if you see a little boob, but now I don't want to see boob. Oh Lord, no, no.
She did really good in this
Okay.
movie.
Yeah, I was saying
Probably
Lori
because she
actually
was just about a psychopath as he is.
Yeah, that was the great
Which they
thing
bring-
about- No, we're not spoiling.
I'm not
the movie.
spoiling it.
Oh,
But
everybody's seen it by now. Come on.
No, it's
No.
only been a week. People are lazy and they're like, well, I'm not sure if I'm a really big fan of Halloween. It's just like, and why are you seeing?
And
the
if they
movie?
have Movie Pass, they can't go see it yet because Movie Pass is friggin' dumb now.
It's because
That's why you do the
MoviePass is
AMC
dead.
one.
Told
now.
you not to do it.
I've been paying for it since February. We have not been to a movie since February.
I would like get my money back.
I canceled it.
Did you really?
Yeah. We don't go anymore. And now they changed it. You can only get 3 movies a month,
Yeah.
but they have to qualify. They have to be like special
They
movies.
gotta be out a
The
while.
only movies that
So
were
you can't go
available
see
this
new
entire-
releases until like a
No.
month and a half.
No, because
Yeah,
Movie
2
Pass
weeks.
was
Crap.
losing all their money.
Let me tell you something. We use
Stupid.
okay, so we go to Regal all the time.
It's usually
That's where I go.
The-
Right, and I like it. I mean, nothing wrong with Cinema 6. If you want to go there, go there. I mean, that's just what it is. I go to Regal, and because I go to Regal so much, I get free tickets all the time.
Right, with
All
the
the
points
time.
thing.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I know
think
when
it's
we
like-
saw Venom, you got free
Yeah.
tickets for that.
I will
Nice.
actually throw that because normally it's like okay boys, it's like thanks for joining our club membership. You get 1 point for every $1 you spend. It's like, oh, okay, cool. It's like, when do I unlock my first free ticket? And people are like, oh, it's at 10,000 points. It's like, how am I gonna? But no, Regal's not like that. Regal's actually keeps theirs pretty low and pretty affordable. So normally, because you already spent so much getting your snacks and stuff like that, you've already gotten like 2 free tickets.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what? You get something out of it.
Yeah, you do.
Exactly.
You say,
I
you
mean,
do save some money down the road.
Okay,
Which is cool.
so it is October. And
For a few more
I started
days.
using, yeah, exactly. And so in January, I have seen total in the year of 2018, I have seen 11 free movies.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not bad.
Listen, we should
Free
see.
movies.
Free.
I was say some of those we went back and saw movies again.
That's right. Yep.
Deadpool. No, that was just to go figure though. I was like, yeah. So we can definitely say we've gotten some free movies out of that because we being Nerd Talk and whatnot, we do want to go and catch up on movies as well as it's been a great year for Marvel. It's been a shitty year for DC, but we still support them nonetheless. As much as I'd like to. What the hell are you pointing at?
Your dad, just him being weird.
Shut up! I'm not talking to you. How you doing, Bree? What's good? If we're gonna Brady bunch of shit, I'm gonna Brady bunch the hell out of it.
I am getting into my own role. I am Master Roshi.
Where's your
When
porn
do you
magazine?
become massively ripped and drop like 2 Super Saiyans and just
That
like, I still
happens
have
when the
much to
cameras
teach
are off. It's so quick and so huge that cameras cannot handle it. Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that one at that one. So yeah, Michael Myers, the new Halloween movie was fantastic. I loved it.
Nick Castle came back. the
Yep, he
original
did.
Michael.
It was just such a fun experience. It was a fun movie for a killing movie because after a little while, obviously serial killers like movies and whatnot, they kind of start to grow old, and it's like,
You get tired of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. For example, I don't know how the hell Saw has released so many freaking movies.
hate
Like
that
the
movie.
first movie was cool because it's like, oh wow, like it's got a pretty
Well,
cool
okay.
plot
Well,
twist.
in Saw, there's only 3 main characters. Period. Because
No,
the
there's
cast
like-
changes
Recurring.
every time.
Yeah,
Right?
like reoccurring
Right.
characters.
Yeah.
There was one for a while.
2. No, yeah, two.
Which one? Because the pig's only in.
Puppet
like,
doesn't count.
Yeah, the puppet does count.
no,
That is the main character.
No. The main character is the guy controlling the puppet.
No.
Yeah.
If you put
Jigsaw is just a toy.
I understand that, but if you put one picture up of the franchise, it's the freaking puppet, and everybody knows what it is.
He's the
you put the other
logo,
guy up,
yeah.
you might guess him. You might, they played in a couple of different things, but if you put that puppet up, everybody knows it's Saw.
Right. Well, Jigsaw, yeah.
So yeah,
So-
technically he is the main character.
I agree.
I wouldn't say the main, but I'd say
Take your
he's.
break.
I would say he's 100% their marketing gimmick. It's the same way that
Okay,
he's not a main character because he doesn't actually do
He's not a
anything
real
he
in
doesn't
the
have to do
movie.
anything. He scares the hell out of you, and that's all it needs.
Main characters, as in protagonists, need to do something more than just get pushed down the hall on a fucking tricycle. It's like, Lily, you want to play a game? La, 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 la. It's just like, no, you need a little more than that.
play a
You need to be a little bit more than that. The Saw movies were interesting at first.
Well, wait a minute. What about Annabelle?
Yeah.
Annabelle was a demon, but Annabelle also
I was in a doll.
Annabelle wasn't our
It was
protagonist.
just an
cursed
inanimate
demon.
object.
Wasn't our
demon.
protagonist. She was our
That
antagonist.
freaking dog was scaring hell.
She was our antagonist.
Yeah.
Our protagonists are announced at the very beginning. For example, even in the Saw movies, our protagonists are announced at the very beginning. Our protagonists are the ones getting tortured.
Hey, look, twins.
Yeah, you guys have dead rats on your face. Big deal. Okay, cool. Back
Dead
to
rat. Speaking of dead rats. Nope. Anyway.
poor choice of words, but we're doing it live. We're doing it live. If you hold that, people can see your setup. Why do you have so many tissues there? Is that a
You
bottle?
don't want to know.
Boobies.
You don't want to.
Boobies.
I see the porn magazine on the table.
But so
Playboy over there. Penthouse over there. Jugs in the
Hustler in the
middle.
background. So yeah, no, the whole slasher trope got very, very old to me. Actually, to be completely honest with you, I don't like Jason all that much. I've never been too much of a fan of him because I'm just like, Jesus Christ, how many times can you rehash this and make it enjoyable to watch? And I'll give it the first few were really, really good. I really, really enjoyed watching them, but after a little while, I'm like,
Well, after a
What's
while,
the
you can only
point?
be killed
It's
so many
all-
times. you go
yeah,
back to
it's
life
all-
so many
exactly.
times.
But this one, it took a nice new take to the slasher role.
Yeah.
He wasn't just killing everybody; he was killing systematically.
Did you hear Jamie Lee Curtis said she'll do another one if that same director comes back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
She'll
was
do
almost
another
as
one.
scared of her than I was him.
And that was the whole dynamic. Which was
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing is that was the whole dynamic to this movie was who really is the
Right
insane
back.
one here? Pushes Bob's off the screen. She's just gonna reach over and just
Grab it and pick it up.
exactly just like it,
This way.
throw it away. That was the whole dynamic. I thought it was really really interesting. Was you don't really know people were begin to question by the middle of the movie. They're like, who's really the insane one here, Michael or her? Because her house is fucking Fort Knox.
Oh, yeah.
She's got 90 guns, a panic room. It's just like, who's the insane one? And then
I thought I muted my phone. I don't know why it's going off.
Someone owes me $1.
But
someone
what
else
made me think she's similar
We
to
have ghosts. I'm just saying. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
What the hell's going on?
how much have you drank
Oh
today?
my God.
Make it go
He
away.
did say there's rum back there.
Did
She
Canadians
reminded me of
come
Linda
with us?
Hamilton in Terminator 2.
Yes.
Because Terminator 1, Linda Hamilton was just a girly girl falling over.
Trying to
Part
have fun.
2, she comes back badass and everything.
Right.
And that's what Jamie Lee Curtis is doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It
Comes back badass, guns,
She was,
everything.
Yeah.
she was ready for this encounter. So, to anybody who's going to go see the movie, I highly suggest it. It's a good movie to go see.
They aged her though.
Oh yeah, she doesn't look that
she's
old.
not young anymore
Yeah.
by
No,
no
but
means.
she
I
does
saw
not look that old.
I saw a picture of her the other day, and she's still smoking hot. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
She really
But
is.
in that movie, wow, they really.
They had to turn to
they
grandma.
monstered her.
They grandma'd
A
her. They
little
turned her
bit.
to a grandma. Listen, not everyone can be Jennifer Aniston, where it's just like you haven't aged in the last 20 years. It's like you still look like the same.
Or Halle Berry.
I would say first day of
God.
Friends. I would say first day of Friends to now, it's like you haven't changed worth a damn.
And she's gotten
She
better
is
looking.
changed.
My
Yes,
personal
she
opinion.
has. She is.
Age, like,
She's
better.
like a fine wine.
As the
She
age
has
of fine
aged
wine,
nicely.
yeah.
Yep.
And then you have actors that have aged like milk. Mr. Buscemi.
He was always ugly, though.
He really was.
Milk
Yes.
natural milk only lasts like a week. So there you go. You got the first week. It's the most beautiful little baby I've ever seen. A 1-year-old birthday party. Jesus Christ.
Guys, he's ugly.
For my
Where'd
dad's.
Where'd all of our people go? They
Right,
stopped
nobody's
to us.
talking.
What's
Well, I started ripping on Steve Buscemi, and they all just kind of.
For my dad's 70th birthday, I made him a poster that said, you may not look like this, and it had all these other people turning 70 that looked fine for their age still. But at least you don't look like this. And I had like 8 people who just aged horrendously. And I cannot remember right now who any of the people were, but
I'm one of them. You wouldn't believe I'm only 30 years old.
Time hits hard,
No.
doesn't it? Father Time beat you in the face with the clock, didn't he? It's like, and your first 20 years.
I fell off the top of that time tree, and when I got to the bottom, the roots kicked my ass. That's just the way it goes.
It's like, did it hurt when you fell from the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down? Just
No, it hurt when the roots reached up and bit my ass. That's what happens.
Is it you
Whomping
fell?
willow.
Dad's ugly tree was an evolution. It wasn't just a regular tree. It was the Whomping Willow. It's just like, come here.
Yep.
I'm a Mike Tyson the entire way down. Thunk, 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 thunk.
That's awesome.
That thing is ready.
Oh, awesome. So, Zachary from Holiday Matsuri is probably going to be at LumiCon tomorrow, so you can catch up, talk to him, and hopefully, if he can, do a short interview and talk about Holiday Matsuri this year.
Why, you taking a camera?
I got my camera. My DSLR does video and everything. so.
DSLR?
Yeah,
You're a deluser?
yeah.
Yeah, it's not a video camera.
Fine, we'll take a camera.
No, he won't.
Dylan
You
will
won't
carry
either.
it.
I don't have a press pass, so my camera's not going. Sorry. Word. Hold on.
He makes
Is
a
that
very.
right?
Listen, he makes a very valid point. I
Yeah.
can't rip on him. You didn't
Wow.
get a press pass.
I don't have a press pass because
Get it?
I'm staff.
You could have talked
I mean,
to him.
you're staff and you couldn't get his press passes?
To be fair, Bree's
How
been
much
staff
does
for how
it
many years
suck
now,
to
got a
be
single
you,
press
bro?
pass.
Yeah, but I get paid really well, and I don't want to ask for things because
No,
my
and
boss
we don't want to jeopardize
terrifying.
Breeze. Nope.
What are you getting for doing it?
Not a damn thing.
I get lunch tomorrow.
He gets to be he gets,
get free
he gets to
food.
meet the Furbies.
You're gonna eat lunch.
I don't know if
And
my
I'm gonna take
stalker
it from
furry is going to be there.
Oh, I bet Wolfie Boy will be there.
Oh, God.
He's probably there now going, "Where's Michael?"
Good
Yeah,
luck with
honestly, that's
that
probably
one.
your-
I'm surprised he's not on the show yet.
You might
Watching.
need to wear like a mask or something. Disguise yourself.
Pull your pants up. And walk around backwards.
Oh, we do have a double-headed axe. You should have just asked right over there. His squirrel's on it. I decapitated
Tommy
one of
has-
his.
Oh, yeah, the duck.
Tom, we got one of these for Tommy, but it's the big axe on this side and the little one on
Heck,
this
I've
side.
even got a.
What, like a plastic
I think
one?
I've got a.
Executioner one. Yeah, it's
Okay,
like
mine's
this.
real.
Oh,
Hey, Sidekicks,
I do-
don't I have a big blade over there that's Norwegian?
I've got a
No,
super
you have a
badass
you have a
blade.
Greek one.
Is it
It's-
Greek?
Yeah, because it's I can't think of the. It's the
Oh.
boat. It's the boatman of the dead.
I'll
Hades?
be right back.
No, Hades isn't the boatman.
Oh,
not the boat one.
shit.
The boatman.
We got
He's
people
the-
talking to us.
Yes, I
it
said
is-
hi
Hi,
to
Peppa.
I
Evie.
would say it is the boatman of
Yeah,
Underworld, who I
of the
can't-
River
The
Styx.
ferryman is like he's the
Yeah.
ferryman of the River Styx. Yeah, it's our knife over there, and then we also have the axe with the squirrels on it.
Why squirrels?
It's the skeleton of a squirrel forms the blade.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no,
found
I
this-
decapitated a duck that he threw at me. He's like, don't
Twisted
hurt
Bees.
these ducks. And then he makes the mistake of throwing it at me while I
He
have
hurt
it in
my
my hand.
pirate duck.
I put it down and I just thunk and decapitated the damn thing. And I'm just like,
My
you
poor
brought this upon
pirate
yourself.
duck.
That's awesome. I found this super cool blade out in the woods like 2 years ago or something. It's got this crazy
out
curvy.
in the woods. Just,
she
she finds a sacrificial knife of a cult. Like a week later, sitting here like, damn it, Dave, that cost me $30 on Amazon. Where did it go? She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Throwing leaves aside. It's just not here anymore, Steve.
It's so possible too.
How are we gonna have the sacrifice next week? I don't know.
Not break my table.
Ooh, that's super cool.
I'm gonna just.
Oh, I remember this
Is that
one.
the knife we're
See,
talking
this
about,
is-
Evie?
The one that I have is similar to this. I'll take a picture of it tonight and put it on Facebook. It's super cool. It's got like the dragon claw dealies coming out of the hilt of it. It's so cool, but I don't want to carry it. This doesn't weigh anything.
Charon.
And I'm
it's
lazy.
Charon. That's who that little figure is in the front. It's Charon.
Okay.
It's the fairy.
Carry on my wayward son.
Here, Bree, hand me the axe.
No.
I like the axe.
You're gonna
Keep it
hand me
away
the
from-
plastic
that
knife.
He's a
Song.
psychopathic killer. Keep the weapons away from him.
You get a foam weapon. Maybe.
He's still going
You
to
do
find a
a
way to
lot
hurt
of work
someone
with
with it.
Is that con safe?
Yes.
See?
I mean, I'm unarmed.
Mine are not. They're real. They will hurt you. Well, you got cool.
I'm reaching, quite literally.
Don't let him
Break my
have.
table.
Oh, I
Do you
hear-
guys remember Foamy the squirrel?
Yes.
Oh
I
God,
started
no! I don't
watching
want.
those videos.
Evie's
recently.
asking if I want to play a game.
I told you,
don't
no,
wanna
see,
play any
I'm
game
not
that
even
Evie's
joking.
asking.
What's Evie
Their
doing?
tail is the
Are they
blade.
done with trunk or treat?
And there's
Chunk or treat? What's chunk or treat?
Is the
Trunk
top part.
Trunk.
or treat?
Trunk or treat.
They do it at the school, and
Yeah.
they have
They do it out of people's trunks. You trick or treat out
Can
of
we do
trunks. so that
drunk or
it's-
treat?
so that
Get
it's
drunk while you're
safer for
treating?
children.
Well, how would you guys like to play a game?
Oh, no.
Not tonight.
Because this is only
But
water.
I think maybe next week we should do
Lightweight.
karaoke.
No.
I
Ooh,
picked
only
the
if it's
song.
Halloween music. Can it be Halloween
Halloween.
music?
Well, next week's not Halloween, honey. We're not here for
sweetheart,
Halloween.
I'm sorry, I can only hear Mike sing "This Is Halloween" so many times before I will use this axe on.
But if
No,
you
but
bring
like Monster Mash or something, or
Monster
One-Eyed
Mash.
Purple People Eater.
the Monster Mash.
There's not enough alcohol in the building for me to sing.
Actually, I think we're just going to do it anyway.
Now,
if
lip
Mike,
sync
if you-
karaoke,
And
yes.
you know what, Mike? If you
Yes.
don't show up, I'll just wait till you get here, and then we'll have to make you do it when you're here.
I'm down for karaoke.
Can't do Tech Warped without it.
What kind of music though?
I don't know. We
Tech Warped is officially canceled. Thank you.
Yeah, all right.
All right,
And
you
coming to
heard
you
it
live.
The thing is, he makes that joke. Now I'm gonna make it real. Now, here's the thing: if I'm not here to switch the show, there's no show. What's up,
There you
homie?
go. Listen to that thing.
I know you can hear it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, holy crap. Let's not do that because if that thing falls, it's going to cut you. That's not.
He's already cut his finger that night.
I
he
did,
killed my
actually.
dog.
Right? We don't want to go
I
to the
sliced
hospital
the
tonight.
hell out of my thumb. Then I cut that duck open
Oh my
that's
god,
right.
I had the
because
best
I grabbed the duck and did this with it, and I used the back of my thumb to press it again. So I just went.
That's
my-
not a stage prop. That's actually real.
I mean, it's
That
not
sounds
super
awful.
sharp. It's just it's bladed enough to where it's useful. Like you got to use some serious force or move your hand against it to cut it. But I was I can press it in and be like.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, so I think we should do karaoke one night.
Hi, Eddie. He's in
down.
chat.
Hey, there you are, Eddie. I'm
Hey.
here to just,
So the con was so small that he went and got all his photography done tonight. That's awesome.
why are you ripping on that con so hard,
Because I
man?
didn't get invited because Michael didn't invite me.
That's Mike's fault, not the con.
Yeah, it is. Well, you know what? You're guilty by association.
Who, me? No. Just go,
LumiCon's guilty by being associated with Michael Stanley. I don't know. I think
just
I'd get
go,
rid of his ass.
just go take the couch's cushions that he's sleeping on. Like, that's enough punishment. Don't punish the con.
I could put itching powder in there.
Put chili pepper in them.
Oh my God!
What?
That's awesome.
I'm going in the RV tonight.
I still know where that's at. Like I don't see the big white thing out in front of my house.
so
Where
how
it's
does-
going?
Put it in his underwear that he's gonna wear tomorrow.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Damn.
Who said I'm wearing
You know
underwear?
what? Put it
I
in his
did
hat.
not. I did not see that bus coming.
Put it in his hat.
Yes.
No,
He
we're
has to
not
take
hitting
his
Mike
hat
with
off.
the axe, Evie. No.
I love Evie. Evie's my new daughter.
Who am I hitting with the axe?
She wants you to hit me with the axe.
I think chili powder in his hat sounds
How
more
much do I have
fun.
to pay?
It does, doesn't it? I have got.
So for the
gonna have fun tonight. Mama
So for
Tech's
the-
out of town, so they're all. Oh, it's gonna get dangerous.
so for the small
Time
donation.
for pranks. weeks.
So the small donation of $500.
Oh, poor Evie ain't got to pay for that. She's got to mention it.
I can't hit someone with an axe without wouldn't expect them to do it for free. I have to give them some kind of compensation. Here, hand me the knife. The knife's actually dulled. The other knife.
No! I don't want to be hit
The
with
other
any
knife
metal
is-
object.
The knife is squared off.
Hey, last time we did this,
I
he
made
disappeared
sure
for a
of
couple
it.
of weeks. We're
It's
good.
still
Let's not
kinda sharp.
pick on him anymore. I don't think he can handle it.
Oh,
I don't want him to go
I might cry.
Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs.
Well, speaking of crying,
Yes.
this last Doctor Who episode is only the second one to ever make me weepy.
Whoa, it made you cry?
A little bit. Not like cry, like
Tugged on the
weepy.
heartstrings.
Did she die?
Oh, yeah.
Did you cry like I cried at the end of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I don't know. I had tears. Like I needed a single tissue, and I was fine. But
One single tear
One-
rolled down her cheek.
oh no, there was more than one. But like one tissue handled it. It was good. But this episode, they went to Alabama in 1955 when
bet that was a lovely
days before Rosa Parks was supposed to get on the bus and refused to get up for the white people in the front of the bus. And
Did they like accidentally get on, take your seat or something?
no.
Oh.
So they get there a couple of days early and they realize where they are because they meet her and run into her immediately. And the actress that they picked for her was fantastic. She was absolutely phenomenal. But it was another alien had landed there, and that's why the TARDIS brought them to 1955 Montgomery.
Why
is
do
because there
aliens-
was another. Well, this alien, he had been in, and I am not going to remember the name of it, the prison that River was in. Damn it, I don't remember the name of it, but he had been there. And when he was released, they put this little mind-dealy thing in his head so that he can't kill anybody ever again.
Really?
So, yes. But he
What happens if you kill?
A sociopathic
can't.
off switch.
Like, he physically...
What if he breaks it and goes, I can do it anyway? Does it kill him?
I don't know. Because he can't. It tweaks something in him that he can't actually kill.
Got it.
He can't harm anybody.
yeah,
right?
it's the sociopathic off switch. Just kind of
Basically,
They
yeah.
cut
They
his
put something...
Angula Gamangata.
Right.
that's
So
because the alligator got so
he-
many teeth and can't clean them.
Mama says.
Well, he says that everything went to shit when Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. That's when everything changed. So this guy has got this major rage on for Rosa Parks for some reason. So he comes and he shows up months prior and integrates himself in the bus company of the bus that she's supposed to have ridden in 1955. So he's maintenance or something. So he breaks down buses and he tries to prevent her from ever even getting on the bus in the first place. So the doctor and her companions are having to prevent him from preventing her. So they're essentially having to make this happen, and they end up being on the bus when she refuses to get up her seat. And everybody on the bus is having a really hard time with it because the one guy, the older gentleman, was a bus driver in England, and his wife, who had just passed away, is black. So his grandson by marriage is black, and he's there, and he had already been discriminated on in the episode. It was just really awful, and the girl did too. The Indian girl, everybody thought she was Mexican and was picking on her about that and refused to serve her, refused to let them stay in the motel, and they had to sit there on the bus and take up seats so that when somebody else got on, Rosa Parks had to give up her seat, and she refused, and she was arrested. So it was a very moving episode. It was, even if you're not into Doctor Who, I recommend that episode. It was a history lesson. It was really cool.
Are you trying to teach us history?
Yes, this just in, fuck racism. There we go.
Yes. Well, the black kid, he goes, who is Rosa Parks? He goes, she was the first black woman to drive a bus, right? So they were kind of poking fun at the fact that people nowadays don't even know who she is really. He knew it was something with a bus. And that's it.
Get on the bus.
Yeah, but it was really, really fascinating. I loved it. And Martin Luther King Jr. was in it too. And the guy got to meet, he was in a room with Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King Jr. at the same
Malcolm X
time.
there?
And he was, no. But, and he was, it totally blew his mind. This kid, he was so excited. It was really cool. But yeah, it was definitely on par with the Vincent Van Gogh episode, hands down.
Okay.
Oh, that was a really good episode too.
It was. That's the only other one that's ever made me cry.
He had like Vincent was turned around and he's just like, "What do you think of Vincent Van Gogh?" And he's
Oh
going
my God.
and Vincent's just in here like,
It still gives me chills.
I'm like,
I love that
that's so
episode.
cool.
Oh, it was, because he's one of my favorite artists anyways. So that was cool. But it was a fantastic episode. It was weepy-inducing a little bit.
So, Mike,
Yes.
look at the camera. Look.
I was about to say, so I had mentioned earlier that we were going to discuss some things tonight, and one of which
Hold on.
is a lovely, lovely company that decided to send us some free stuff to test out. Mike,
Feels like HSN.
I know. It's like, and hey, there's more.
I say, well, we had.
Now go to Dylan.
What a wonderful. Can I have the knife real quick? Makes it look all much better. No, the real knife. The real knife.
I'm getting come to
It's
you.
square. You can test the blade first. Look, see. It's.
There you go, Dylan.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
Say mine are fun.
You look like a bullseye.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, have mercy.
So the company is ScaleraLenses.com,
Oh, my.
and he's just off.
Here they are.
Yeah, so we have ScleraLenses.com. So the contacts that me and Mike are both wearing are called Scleras, and they are full eye contacts. That's why we both pulled our eyelids down and showed they go all the way underneath each of our eyelids to portray the fact that our entire eye has changed. They're super cool. They're super good for cosplay. It's what they're primarily used for because, of course, in animation shows, people have had eyes that are completely glassed. They're completely covered.
Well, like in
not just their
Supernatural, they're
irises.
all black.
Exactly, and I would say, as anyone of the Naruto fans, I'm wearing the Rinnegan right now. So these pairs of contacts were given to us by the Sclera lenses. They are super, super nice. They helped us out with a lot of stuff and gave us the free stuff. We have 2 more pairs at home. I think you have the Galaxy at home.
The Galaxy and the blind.
full blind. Yeah, so the full
blind ones aren't Scleras, they're the normal contacts, but my vision dropped down to 20%.
Right.
From
What
me
is
sitting
the
to you,
actual point?
I couldn't
Cosplay.
get your definition.
Purely
I couldn't
cosplay.
see your nose or anything.
Why do you not want to
Just
see stuff?
So,
for photo shoots, it's good.
yeah, we used to
Okay,
Okay, like I could see it for that, but like for walking around a con.
No, you couldn't.
Holy shit, man.
For walking, now here's the thing: is people have they have the idea that the Scleras and what are super uncomfortable.
They're not.
I've had mine in for 45 minutes now, and I'm good.
I've had mine
No,
in
it-
just
but like
feels
the
this
blind
morning.
ones not being able to see well.
Those are,
well,
like,
but maybe
primarily
that's
photo
like
shoots.
But that's good if
okay.
you have someone with you to guide you through the area.
Right,
for
and I guess
photos
if you
and
don't
stuff.
typically have really crap vision, it's not quite as annoying because as somebody with crap vision, when I can't see, I am so bitchy.
Oh, it was weird putting them
I
on
really
the
am.
other night.
I'm
'cause
miserable.
I couldn't even text.
Tommy's not here for
So pissy.
I was trying to text Dylan. I'm like, he's texting back. I'm like, Danny, read this. I can't do it. I cannot see anything.
I get pissed. I get so pissed. Like, because I've had glasses
The other
break
reason
on
why I
me in
can't
the
kill
past
anybody.
or like lose a single contact or something, and it's so aggravating that anytime I can't see for long periods of time, like if I only wear my sunglasses somewhere and we go and I don't have my regular glasses and I can't take my sunglasses off without not being able to see, but it's rude to keep them on, then I'm
Yeah.
just blind and I'm looking around and I'm looking at you and I'm looking up because I can't see your face. Oh my God.
I can't just
Get
stare
angry.
blankly into the center of the blur, and I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
surprised-
really hope you don't have like a mole or something that you think of.
Moly, 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 moly,
Exactly, or I
moly.
think I'm looking at your mouth and I want to like get all up on that
I
because
say,
I
it's
don't.
kind of like, it's like, I little do you know, I'm very blind. No, these are actually really nice though. Like I have a very high prescription when it comes to my glasses. If you ever see my glasses, they are, God, I
could start fires with them.
yeah, say they are a high prescription because I am very much blind. And they don't have a prescription on them. It's a super weak one. But it's enough to improve my vision by like a little bit, which is cool.
So you can kind of see.
Yeah, I can make out shapes, which is more than I could do before. Beforehand, I couldn't make out shapes.
Right,
Like if I walk
blobs.
around, I got nothing, man. I can basically kind of just go, well, that's green. I'm not colorblind, but it's just one big green. But like, there's ornaments on that. Fucking where?
It was interesting
way.
trying to
It's
put
like-
these in for the first time, though.
Yes.
'Cause I've never
Oh
worn
yeah, I
them.
can imagine.
So it's weird because for me, the videos I watch, they said, "Oh, hold it in like a triangle, shove it in, move it around." No, I have to pick my eyelid up and push it up in there, then look a different direction and like just slides in perfectly.
Yeah, exactly.
Still weird feeling.
Yeah.
It's your first time putting them in is always like, oh, what have I done? It doesn't feel right. It hurts. It does. It definitely feels like, I'm sure kids have poked themselves in the eye before, and it's just kind of like, it's not really painful. It's more like the initial jump of, something hit my eye.
Right.
So it's not like having a piece of sand under your contacts.
No.
Okay.
So you know how like when your contacts are really dry by the end of the day, and sometimes they're like,
And it just like
It's just
hurts
irritating.
to see.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you guys don't cuss so much. Nicholas is on watching. I'm just kidding.
Who's Nicholas?
Nicholas Watts.
Oh.
I work with him at church.
Oh.
I know. I go to church. Can you?
I
believe
will
that?
I will church language it up
No, you
for
won't.
you. Yeah, stop that.
It's not us if we do that.
Stop that cussing shit. Shit's fucking rude.
I'm sorry. What the hell am I supposed to do?
I love that. We are a Christian TeamSpeak server. Yeah, don't cuss. Shit's fucking rude. Just like,
Yeah, first time putting
Absolution
them in,
Gaming,
my
ladies and
eyes
gentlemen.
watered really bad.
Oh, I'll bet.
Like, it was weird.
You both look like you can't. They hurt.
no.
They don't
As of
hurt.
right now, I'm fine.
I've been wearing them since 8 this morning. I've been fine.
So,
people
yes.
at work freaked out though.
Can
They were
I-
like,
Can I
It's
tell
fun.
them? Can I tell that they are under my eyelids? Yeah, of course. I can just feel that naturally because there's something there. But the pain from it has completely gone away. The discomfort has completely gone away. I could walk around a con like this all day and be a-okay. Just like, yeah. Because
As long as you had the right prescription so you could actually like see things.
actually, to be honest with you, just wearing these, I can see the end of the table, which is way better because I can't see the corner in front of me normally with my without my glasses on. So with this, I have like 5 feet of vision. Honestly, I'm good. I could walk around a con like this. Granted, if
not
like
bad.
if there's a bunch of posters up like on a wall or something like that, I'll be like, nope.
Can't read that.
Just look at the ones that you have in the thing here. That's about
Right.
it. But,
would you recommend people buying them then?
yeah, 100%. Let's say if you're a cosplayer, these are almost essential.
What do they cost?
Right now they're on sale. The Scaleras are $69 for most of them. There's a few that are $79. I know the next pair I want are the red ones that
So you want to do your Crowley cosplay.
Crowley wears in Supernatural, and those are the ones I want.
I say, I am
Because
gonna buy-
everybody keeps calling me Crowley now, so I might as well cosplay him.
I'm going to put the Rinnegan to good use, and I'm going to do a Pain cosplay for Holiday Matsuri. So if you see me there, you'll see me in full getup.
For what? Say that slower.
Holiday,
Yeah, really.
I
got
will be
like,
doing a full Pain. The character's name is Pain. He's the character with these eyes. I will be doing a full cosplay of him at Holiday Matsuri, Orlando, because I will be there Saturday with
And when is
Mike
that?
and the Tech Warp crew. Mike, when is that? I don't know the
December.
He knows the dates. This is my first
No,
Holiday
not when.
Matsuri.
What?
Oh, it's
It's
a
a-
big holiday anime con. So it's a lot similar to MetroCon.
So it's like anime Christmas?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, people dress up their they dress up their
Yeah,
characters,
again, I don't have.
and then they
they're
Christmas
Christmassy?
it out. Yeah.
So.
We filled out the app. The
Is
approval
we as in
process.
Tech Warped, or we as in Nerd Talk?
No,
or
I
we as
did it for
BBTV?
Nerd Talk too, but they haven't approved anything yet. Approval process will be next month. I've
Don't worry.
I've already asked.
Don't worry, Munster. I won't make fun of you.
So
Unless
like,
I don't get
Not
past.
yet.
so Master Roshi down there would probably like put ornaments in his beard, and then like we could probably do battery powered Christmas lights around his staff.
You're
I
not
don't know.
touching my staff. That's my staff, not our staff.
You can do it, man.
Wow.
You can also.
Boobies!
Yeah, haha. Tropes of a character. Haha. Oh God. Yeah. So Holiday Matsuri is coming up. That's going to be a fun event. That's more towards the
Yeah, what
Christmas
is
time.
Matsuri? Is that just like the anime thing?
Dude, I wish I could tell you.
Okay.
I don't speak Japanese. Where's Hunter? Hunter speaks Japanese.
Oh, it's
Hunter
a
was
Japanese
watching.
word?
Weeaboo.
He's in the car on his way here. I know that.
The weekend after
Talk
that,
about
I'm running a
boob-
5K
I mean, boobies.
obstacle course in the mud.
Oh, is it one
You
of those
go,
gladiator
girl.
ones? Yeah. My
Terrain race.
friend
I'm so
Brandon does those.
excited! Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
My buddy Brandon. Hi Brandon. I don't know if you. I don't think you've watched in a while. My friend Brandon Gagnon. Haha. The link there. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, why don't you come to the gym with me? And I'm like, no. And he's just like, why not? And I'm just like, I'm good, man. You never want to go to the gym with your super ripped friend. And when I say
No,
that,
they make you feel really
when I
like.
say that Brandon is chiseled from head to toe, like this kid's been playing lacrosse since he was like 10. He's like, I've never not had a six pack, and I'm like, I hate you. And I'm like I sat down to him. All right, so I'm gonna tell the story of how I met him. I'm gonna link him this episode just so we can watch this. I sat down to him next to him in my calculus class. I am a junior, not supposed to be here. I thought I was smart. Calculus is dumber than I am, though, and Jesus Christ.
Calculus
And
sucks.
Brandon is sitting next to me. Big, beefy dude, looks like a freaking jock, and I'm like, oh, great, here we go. I've got to sit next to the asshole.
He's smarter
I'm
than you
gonna
are.
get bullied all year. Looks over. So you play a game called League of Legends, man? And I'm like, no, what the hell is that? And he goes, oh, let me show you. He just whips out his laptop and it's like, oh, just playing games. And I'm sitting here like, well, hold on, I watch Naruto. Wait, I watched Death. Oh my God, wait, you're a weeaboo. And he's just like, yeah. He's like, my shelf at home is full of nothing but like manga and like, anime figures and stuff like that. I'm like, you are 6'4", body of Adonis, and you're sitting here just like, yeah, so I play lacrosse is just the weekend gig. When I go home, it's just full-time video games. Video games, anime, and manga, Sakura-kun.
Matsuri means festival.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Holiday
Yeah, so it's holiday
festival.
festival.
Holiday festival.
It's
Okay.
a Japanese holiday festival. It's gonna be fun.
My beard should be at least another 2 inches longer.
By December 7th.
Every guy wants it to be 2 inches longer, but besides the fact.
That's what she said.
I'm referring to their beards. Hello? Every guy would like their beard 2 inches longer. It's just a given thing. If they grow their beard, that is.
You all right, Mikey?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Went down the wrong pipe.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Michael, not knowing how to swallow.
I have a fun question.
All right, what's your friend?
I said we have to talk about Bree's fun questions. We only have
Yes.
we're at the
So if you
later
could
half of
live
the
in
show.
any fictional world, like the entire world, where would you live and why? Somewhere where you could actually function and live and survive the rest of your life. Like realistically,
See, that's-
where could you
Yeah, I
live?
said this earlier, but I got shot down.
See, I would say Azeroth, but that
wouldn't
would be very
survive.
bad.
You're not. Here's the thing. So people are immediately gonna go to their fantasy world. They're like, oh man, I want to go to Azeroth. It's just like,
Nah.
you are in a war state
Yeah.
and you are human. You don't get to pick a side. You're just shoved into the alliance. Like, here you go. It's just like, and when you die, you have a chance of becoming back as an undead and being used and abused by Sylvanas for a while, which some people are into that. So, by all means. But, it's like, I don't think that one. And people are just like, I want to go to, the Marvel universe. Just like, I don't want to be a normal person in the Marvel universe.
Evie said-
They get screwed. They get,
Right.
that building from the Superman movie, that thing came down. That was that's all of them that are dead. They don't walk away from that.
And they never touch on the death counts in
Yeah.
those movies.
Those
They
were
are
Where you lived
astronomical.
in.
Evie said Beetlejuice.
Why? Nothing's changed. Unless you're the one, unless you move there, nothing's changed. It's like so pick a world where some shit actually cool happens
Okay,
to you.
Dylan.
Magicians!
Pokemon. What the hell? Oh my God! Battle pets running around in giant dragons and whatnot.
That would be super cool.
Dude, I could own a dragon. And the thing is the dragons are friendly to people. Like, hello. Then it's like, what's the closest thing that we have to a god? Well, this Pokemon literally created other Pokemon with his thoughts. It's like, all right, cool, close enough. And then some dinky 12-year-old's like, so this Master Ball. Hey, I've gotten a ball. It's like, well, shit.
All right, Bree, where would you live?
Either in the Harry Potter universe or Magicians. I would live in
Hogwarts?
what's the name of the?
I know what show you're talking about. I can't.
I want to say like Mallory, but that's not it. It's something like that. Fillory. I would live in Fillory from the Magicians. Oh my God, that would be so much fun.
Okay.
Or in
But you're
like
a
Harry
muggle.
Potter.
You can't do magic.
Why do you assume that I would be a muggle? I'm freaking awesome.
Look at her hair.
Because you're granted, I'll give you this. You are rolling a much more evenly sided die.
Right,
It's
in
no
Harry
longer a 1
Potter,
100. I was like, because there's a lot of witches and wizards. There's a good chance you can be rolled as one.
Yes.
Beetlejuice, on their hand, just the one family moved into that house and their life
Right.
changed. What are the odds of your ass moving in there?
Exactly.
It's just like, I'm going to go move in there. It's like, sorry, they're still living there. They haven't left. It's like, oh, shit. Well,
Okay, Michael.
How do I kick them out? It's like,
I don't know.
Go ahead, give me your dumb one too, because I'm sitting here and debunk the hell out of it. Mike's gonna sit here and go, I want to live in the land of Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls.
No.
Just like one person's the Dragonborn, buddy.
I would just say Star Wars.
Great.
But what
you're
if
gonna-
you end
you're
up on a
gonna-
crappy
I would
planet?
say you're gonna live on
I probably will.
You're gonna live on Tatooine drinking
Probably
blue
because
milk.
it's just like Florida. Hot as hell.
Tatooine's a desert.
No,
Yeah,
he'd
it's
probably want to go to
really
Jakku.
It's a dry. Nah, you'd be a Wookiee. You'd be on the Wookiee planet.
No, he'd want to go to Jakku.
Have you seen the stupid little video online where somebody has a Coke can with a Wookiee on it, and they push it with a pencil and it goes,
So Evie just said I have a pet sandworm attack Mike.
They weren't pets in the movie though. How the hell are you gonna get one as a pet? That thing looks pretty damn vicious. You don't see a dude going, sick 'em boy. Well, that's not how that worked. That sandworm's just like, who the hell are you?
Okay.
And then he straight up attacked you. Nah, see, you guys are dumb.
So what world would you be in?
Dragon Ball Z.
That's that's another bad one. Cell blew up. When there's a destruction god walking
Well,
around,
Avatar.
The Last
I
Airbender?
don't
Yeah.
like the blue
Yeah,
monkeys.
no,
I would have fun
last,
in that one.
Last Airbender, like 90% of the population are benders. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. There's a high chance of getting rolled as a bender. That'd
Well, I
be
love
dope.
like the old.
Long as I'm
bender
a firebender,
that
I'd be
Aang
happy.
went and saw in the temple.
He wasn't a bender.
I know he was. A bender.
No, he wasn't a bender.
What was he?
He was a monk.
No, he taught him. He taught him how to airbend.
Taught him how to control the Avatar state. Did not teach him how to airbend. He knew how to airbend.
I thought he was an airbender.
No, he
I don't
was
wanna
because
be
everyone's like,
Nope,
oh,
nope.
they're like the Last Airbender.
Well,
He's
okay, I'm
just
going to say
like,
my
no.
original one. I want to live on the island with all the Amazons.
Okay, so cool. I can debunk that one too. So I'm glad we went there. So once again, you're deciding to live. You choose DC for some ungodly reason. Darkseid killed how many people while just walking around Metropolis? It's like
I'm not saying Metropolis.
you wouldn't choose though. You just get thrown in. Like so you'd be.
No, she said where you would want to live.
Okay, so here's the thing. You want to be with the Amazonians.
Hell yeah.
You last.
Boobies.
This is gonna be the Ace Ventura moment where he gets a spear thrown in one leg and goes, ah, and then speared the other leg, ah.
See, you automatically assume I'd get killed. I might be loved to death.
They'll kill you. They don't want
They
guys
almost
there.
killed Chris
No,
Pine. They were really
no,
damn close
they
to
just
killing
weren't gonna let
him.
him
and he
leave.
is.
Eddie said he would be in a Marvel universe.
You're dumb too. Thanos snap and you're a pile of dust. I have to broom you away later.
Well, then fine. I want to be in Smurfville.
Gargamel's gonna eat you if you
have
become a Smurf.
one female and 90 men. In what
hey,
way do
And
you
that
come
female,
out on
hold
top?
on. Mind you, that female is not a real Smurf. Gargamel made her.
I would say she's a creation.
But let me tell you
So the
something.
Smurfs are gay.
Hey, there's only one grumpy Smurf, and think about that.
That'd be you.
Nope. I'm just thinking, out of all the Smurfs, there's only one grumpy one. She's doing her job. I'm just saying. Yep. I
Eddie
went
said
down
F
there.
you,
I
Dylan.
went that way.
Fuck you too, Eddie. F you, Dylan. Fuck you. Need your shit. I don't
Well,
need
what are some other
this.
universes that you think would be viable
As I said,
to
Avatar.
survive in?
Avatar is a super cool idea. I really like
I
that
don't
one.
want to be
actually.
with the blue monkeys.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Children?
Imaginary friends, not
Imaginary
children.
friends.
Imaginary children is.
Children can be
Yikes! I
imaginary
was saying,
too.
foster home for imaginary friends. That's super cool. You think of an imaginary friend, and you have these imaginary friends going around. I think that'd be really, really cool, really, really unique.
If you were, like,
I
10.
would dig Yu-Gi-Oh. Honestly,
Yeah.
like a card. Like the thing is we've always wanted a card game that we could have like a holographic person, like a hologram appears in front when we play the card. That already sounds super, super cool. And then there's technology coming out with your phones that allow you to do that, which is super neat. So we always thought that idea was cool. But living in a universe in which it's already made also sounds really, really badass.
about the Flintstones?
Well, yeah.
Sure.
The
A little
Jetsons.
too
The
primitive.
Jetsons
The
would be
Jetsons
cool.
would
There
be
you go.
cool.
Because everybody's
That
like
would
that.
be
Unless,
neat.
there's like the south side of the Jetsons where it's just like, no, we're all still on the ground, man. That's just, we don't get the flying cars. I got my jalopy over there.
How about Fat Albert's world?
That's just like the regular
What
world.
about
I can go
Mario?
find some fat
I'm
dude
trying
down
to
the
think of
street
some
and be
cool
like, hey, you
ones.
get some musical
Any of the
talent?
Nintendo worlds. Zelda,
Nintendo
Mario.
worlds.
Hyrule would be
No,
pretty
because
cool.
you're going to get hit by turtle shells all the time.
Kayla says Pokemon for her.
Yeah, see, okay, so Caleb makes a really good point, actually. Pokemon's super, super cool because everybody can become a trainer. And being a trainer is a viable option. It's blood sport. my dog fights your
Blood sport.
my dog fights your bird, and when I win, I take some of your money. Simple as that.
See, I think it'd be kind of cool to live in the Game of Thrones universe. Just the fact that dragons exist would be super cool. Like, there's a potential.
So does incest in that universe really
It
bad.
would be. But you also are back in time, which means modern medicine's not a thing.
That's
You
true.
catch a cold and you're dead.
No
you don't
cell
walk
phone.
out of that.
No, actually,
Like,
they were
No,
way
but, like-
healthier back then.
But I like a lot of the medieval world. There's a lot of medieval worlds that I would pick, or like ancient worlds in general, ancient Egypt, like the time when Nefertiti was
Actually,
around.
I have
stuff
another
like
one
that.
ready.
Yes.
Black Plague. Boom. Done.
Yeah.
1/3 of the population. Just let me just take the majority of my phone and then right about here, we'll just cut the whole bottom off. It's like, oh.
Eevee said if she was in a Pokemon world, she would own an Eevee.
Probably, yeah. Eevees are common, so it was super cool. You can get a stone, evolve it, and whatnot. That sounds super, super cool. So I keep going back to Pokemon because it would be probably the most fun
Digimon?
world. Digimon's all right. It'd be cool. Actually, a world that it wouldn't be really, really cool.
So
but
we got
it'd be-
about 2 minutes left.
Ooh,
Oh.
what about down the rabbit hole in Alice in Wonderland?
No.
Or like
I wouldn't want to
Wizard
go
of
anywhere
Oz?
near that hole.
I like utopias, not dystopias.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Which is getting a reboot without Johnny Depp.
That's just
Yeah.
700 years ago.
Or
Yeah.
like the
Nothing
Doctor
sh-
Who
300 years
universe,
ago.
just like the literal chance that I would meet the Doctor and get to go out in space
That would be
is
cool.
1000%
Yeah,
worth
I would say that'd be neat. I'd say Star Wars is okay, but like the thing is, you really have to think about your chance of becoming one of those special people
Right.
in those universes. Is like because if you don't, it's like man, it's like this sucks.
shitty. Probably
Like
be a
you
slave
could, like
of
you
Watto.
said Game of Thrones is just like I gotta scoop horse shit all day and.
Right. Like there's definitely a good chance you
I'm
were going to have
14
a
and-
shit-tastic
It's
job.
like I'm 14 of 17 kids, and then like half of them have malaria, so the other half are dead.
right.
It's just
So we
like,
got about a minute to go. What's going on this weekend?
LumiCon. Me and Mike will be there tomorrow
Yeah.
for a while.
And downtown Newport Richie has a super awesome Halloween party tomorrow, and I'm going to be there.
Spooky Empire.
Orlando's
I was saying
and Spooky.
Yeah.
Empire.
Spooky
So
Empire.
you can go see Slinky and Pop Tart at Spooky Empire. Me and Mike at LumiCon.
Go see Rick. He's at Studio 13.
Yes, Studio 13's
and then
at
Bree is
Spooky.
going to be down at Newport Richie Halloween something or another.
It's all downtown.
I'm
It's
gonna be
just
studying all
Halloween
weekend.
after
So
dark.
come and find us. Say hi
Cheap
to
beers.
us. I promise we don't bite much. Ha ha ha. You overused joke. Come see us. It'll be fun. I guarantee it.
So what are we going to talk about next week? Do we know?
No.
Dang
I
it.
don't. It's the
We're going to
start
talk
of the
about.
turkey
We're going to have
season next
pictures
week.
from
It is
LumiCon.
not.
Probably not. It's the start of turkey season next week.
It is not.
Oh,
It's,
God,
it's the
turkey
day
season.
before All Hallows Eve. Yes, it is.
Yeah, isn't it? No, isn't it Day of the Dead?
No, that's All Hallows Eve. That's All Hallows Eve is Halloween. Ho ho!
Anyway, with that being said, we got to go. Bye.
Bye, everyone.